And welcome to Sunny Beach Life, the channel dedicated to Sunny Beach, and we have fantastic weather. It's changed. 2 weeks ago it was snowing the last video. Look at this, got a t-shirt on, it's really warm, we're down the beach, walking around, lots of guys working. Oh, it feels like summer already. It's not here yet, but it's coming. And Dobber Den.
Dobber Den, everybody, on this glorious day.
Yeah, first week in March and the weather is fantastic. I'm just in a t-shirt. 2 weeks ago I filmed digging the car out of snowdrift and driving into the resort with snow on the beach. And I did say in a couple of weeks it'll be totally different.
We didn't expect it to be 2 weeks' time though, but it's lovely.
It's fantastic. We're outside the Bellevue Hotel at the moment. Loads of work going on. We've followed lots of vans in and we can hear power tools absolutely everywhere. Lots of work. 'Cause it's only 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's Easter and the first hotels start to open. Not long away now.
So the preparations are getting afoot.
We've actually just parked behind the hotel behind this one, the Sylvansky here. That's where we're parked. And they're doing loads of outside paving. There's guys here working away doing block paving. It's nice to see work happening because I've only got a few weeks to go now. They're getting a bit busy. Oh, it's so different. It's fantastic. I actually feel like fiddling and setting up the camera without wearing gloves. It's really nice now when I was really rushing before. Alright, today, loads and loads of work going on the front of the palace. They're doing the gardens up, putting new gazebos in, new sitting areas, covered sitting areas. There's a bigger one going in. Looks very, very nice. So, not many weeks until that one opens now. There's quite a few vehicles along the promenade today because the storekeepers are in there clearing their old stock out, putting new stock in, sweeping up and getting ready for the new season. A totally different atmosphere to 2 weeks ago when it was snowing and it was icy crunchy, it was crunchy underfoot. This is totally different, isn't it? It's fantastic. What a turnaround. I know we upset a lot of people who were coming out here early May and they're watching me in the snow and like panicking, sending me messages. Andrew, is it still going to be snowing in May? No, you'll get your cosy and you'll be all right. Sea's going to be a bit cool though. So this is one of the neatest looking hotels on the front, the Evrika beach. It always looks brilliant. It's so clean and tidy. But obviously the palm trees have still got plastic on because sort of 10 days ago, 10 nights ago, we have still a heavy frost and snow laying around our house on the outside and the cats were sleeping in at night. We let them in for a few nights because it was so cold. Even though they've got nice insulated houses outside, Susan decided that they could stay in. A bit of a treat. And of course, there's no mistaking where I'm standing opposite the Evrika Beach Hotel because the entrance to the beach, there you go, it's Evrika Beach. So you're walking up here just past Platinum Casino. There's a nice stretch of beach here. There's the whole of Sunny Beach. It's got fantastic beach, miles and miles of it. So here is this huge, wide open beach behind me. In the distance there you can see the sand barrier that's put up in the winter to protect the beach bars from surges of waves and bad storms. It's gradually worn down from its original height, which was like far higher than me. It's only 3 or 4 foot high at the most here now, and not a lot of it left. In April they'll have the diggers out and they'll completely flatten this beach, ready for the loungers. It's only 8 or 9 weeks now and several of these big hotels along the front here are actually going to be open. First tourists will be coming. It's amazing, isn't it? Easter is the sort of 20th of April this year. And that's when a lot of Romanians come. They drive down. But the first hotels really open up then at Easter. Fairly early on this year.
And it's amazing that beach looks lovely when it's got all its loungers and its umbrellas out. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it transforms in a fortnight. Bit like the snow 2 weeks ago to today. Changes very quick here when it changes. Even though the weather is fantastic, it's a Thursday and there's not many people on the beach. You see, it's pretty deserted today. So behind me is one of my little annoyances in Sunny Beach. There are a few. It's Platinum Casino. Because they had a tape they keep replaying saying, oh, come and gamble in the casino, enjoy your evening, get great drinks. And sometimes they're here for a week. So Andrew, that's really annoying every time I go past it. I said, it's annoying for you for your 10-day holiday. Imagine it for us. It starts in May and we've got it right through to the end of September. We've got months of it walking past with the same tape, same woman talking to us every day. Oh, that really is annoying. So attached to the big casinos, there's these casino hotels which get a very good rating, guest reviews. Because you can't have a very poor quality hotel, poor food, and expect people then to spend a lot of money in your casino. You're not going to attract the right people. So casino hotels tend to be very, very good. But it's not on people's sort of radar when they're looking to book a hotel. They see casino and think, oh, that's for gamblers. That's not for ordinary people. It is, it's for everybody. They've got swimming pools and nice facilities, like any other hotel. Sometimes you get a good deal on them as well. I said at the start of the film, I can hear workmen and tools all over, and behind me is Fat Cat, one of the big tourist bars on the front. Doors are open, vans are opposite, there's guys in there working, getting that one ready. So it's just starting this week now. You can feel the difference in the resort, the fact there's actually people starting to work all over now and getting things ready for the season.
Well, it's that lovely today. I'm thinking I might go for a paddle. I discarded my socks this morning. I thought it's too nice not having my socks on. I'll put my flip-flops on. But then I thought, that's a step too far. Can you see what I did there? That's the joke of today. Flip-flops, a step too far. Anyway, I'm going to go have a look at the sea and see if it's warm enough for a paddle.
It won't be. It had snow on the beach last week.
Oh, maybe not then.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'll wait till it warms up a bit more. I'm probably a bit too optimistic.
So behind me is one of our favourite restaurants last year. This is Aura. It's on the front of the Glarus Hotel. Really, really nice restaurant. And the things they do here is like a sizzler dish, which is where your meat comes out on a cast iron plate. It means it stays hot the whole time you're eating your dinner. I know it is a complaint that tourists sometimes have here, especially away from the front. Eastern Europeans do not eat hot food. They tend to sit there and have their meal over a course of 2 or 3 hours at a time eating it. No point having it hot if it's going to sort of go cold while you're eating it. But the food in here was very, very hot. Okay, so we do get messages from people. Oh, I've seen on the internet there's these on YouTube there's these scam videos in Sunny Beach. So the first thing to do, look at the guy's history. Look at his library, and you'll see everywhere they go, the first film they do is a scam video because it gets more views than anything else. You've just got to say something's a scam. I got charged €1 for my coffee, or my breakfast was a bit greasy. It's a scam because I paid for breakfast, it wasn't brilliant. That really isn't a scam. If you are an ardent traveller and you want to avoid pitfalls abroad, I can really recommend you go on the YouTube channel of The Honest Guide. They're based in Prague. The whole channel is how to avoid getting ripped off with your money, with travel. Absolutely fantastic guys. And they put their sanity at risk. They are actually at risk when you're actually dealing with criminals, and they are real criminals. You won't find that in Sunny Beach. It's very minor. You're very, very safe here. Not like Prague. A totally different thing there.
Take 3. Oh, I'm just looking at this empty spot here on the beach. This is where the big wheel usually is. And if you look at that view over at St. Vlas, oh, it's well worth the 15 levs it usually is for 4 revolutions. I don't know if it'll be the same this year, but you get some beautiful views if you go on the wheel.
If you go back through our past library, we've got a couple of films, guide films to Sunny Beach, where we do point out 1 or 2 things you've got to be careful with. getting cash out of machines, getting the correct machines, and getting in a taxi. If you're going to get called out, it's people who just go and jump in a taxi without asking a price. Not a good idea. You're going to pay twice what it should be if you do that. And if you're enjoying the video and the Tisney Bootona, hit the like button. We'd love to see the likes, not to know you're enjoying the video, so thanks a lot for that. The whole of the front is lined with these market stalls in Sunny Beach. There are hundreds of them selling swimming wear, fake t-shirts, a lot of fake goods, football shirts, loads of stuff to browse. The season in Sunny Beach gets going in May. Normally the first week of May things start to really open, but it's a different experience. It's quite quiet. Through May it builds up. End of May, officially the start of the season is first week of June, 1st of June. Practically everything's open then. It's really busy. Again, end of August, go the first week of September, things start to quieten down. Middle of September, whole parts of the resort actually close, even though Flower Street is open. So if you are looking at booking to come, do look at our films. We've got one that's over 2 hours long, but it's the whole year, month by month, and you will see how it changes. It's very manic, it's very packed in July and August. It's absolutely rammed with people. You can hardly walk up Flower Street at night. Along here, just crowds and crowds of people. If you don't want to come with crowds of people, don't come in July and August. Come in June, it's a lot better. So do look at the films, do work out what you actually want to experience. If you want a full-on manic resort, crazy place, Sunny Beach is that in July and August. Oh, it's massively busy. We have a job even to park. It's just so crazy, so many people. But at the moment, I'm looking forward to May, second half of May, where it's really not, most of the places we like are open then, and we can enjoy it and walk around and get served, and it's just more pleasant. So over the top there in the background is one of the hotels I never ever mention in my films, ever. I try and avoid it at all costs. It's the Shaker, big white, blue and white one over there. Just did a film where it's showing all the beachfront hotels really from walking distance of the centre, and obviously I've got to show that one, but we gave all the TripAdvisor reviews on that, the scores for the hotels. So I didn't have to say about the hotel, I just showed the score, which is basically the lowest score in Sunny Beach for guest satisfaction. I think that says it all. I don't need to say a lot. If you want the lowest, if you're looking for a hotel with the lowest score you can find, Shaker behind me over there. It wouldn't be my choice of hotel if I was coming. Let's say that. You wouldn't think it's 2 weeks ago I did my film in the snow here. Standing here, you can really feel the heat in the sun today. Oh, it's fantastic, feels really, really warm. The car was showing 18 as we drove down. I think last film we did it was 3. 2 or 3 degrees. Total difference, absolutely fantastic. And of course over the next sort of 6-8 weeks, climate's going to change again. It's going to really start warming up then, ready for the summer season. But if you're coming in May, you're going to find the sea a bit chilly. Don't really get warm till June. Mind you, Susan goes swimming it most of the year round, so there you go. She's a bit nuts. It's a fantastic day, there's no wind, so I'll get the drone up, have a little fly over the jetty. Don't know if you noticed that behind me, but they're putting the final lights on. It looks amazing. It's so much better now they're finishing the work. And the thing is, the lights, they've got coloured bulbs. They're in the colours of the Bulgarian flag. You've got white, green and red bulbs. Isn't that clever? It's going to look amazing in the summer. Come down and have a look at it yourself in the evening. Make sure it's nice and dark. And I've got a fantastic view today. Look at this. There's Nisibar in the distance. What a fantastic huge bay here of flat blue water. And at the top of the jetty here is the slingshot. It's a ride where you get shot in the air on elastic bungees basically and springs. You shoot really high in the air. You get a fantastic view of the resort, but obviously most people have got their eyes shut when they're at the top. If I was this high up, I would have my eyes shut as well. But ladies, the ride is free if you do it naked, but I haven't actually seen anybody do it naked yet. Let me know if you're there. I'll come and film it. As you can see again, very empty beach, but beautiful sand. So this is one of the many signs here in the winter, just telling you it's an unguarded beach. Not surprising, there's no lifeguards. David Hasselhoff isn't here in his shorts. Huh, no surprise there. Come the main season when the schools break up, which is by the end of May through to September, all the way through September really, there's lifeguards here on the beach in the main areas anyway. Bit of reassurance for you if you're coming with your family. It's now March, so by the 1st of June, it's only a few weeks away now really, all major construction work has to be finished. So there's a load of guys working on here today on Flower Street, trying to get this paving area completed before the season actually starts, so the restaurants can open up properly on Flower Street. So Flower Street is the hub of Sunny Beach, and it is called Mini Vegas because there's some tacky neon lights, a couple of little casinos, and they call it Las Vegas. It isn't Las Vegas. There isn't that much gambling here. But on the other hand, there are a few lights up at night. It is bright. It is great to bring your kids down here to wander around. Do remember you're going to pay an arm and a leg if you're eating and drinking on Flower Street. Go a couple of streets back, it's a lot cheaper. Because we live here, obviously I don't want to pay the tourist rates down there. Like last year, 6 leather for a beer, big beer, 6 leather. I was paying 3, just back at 5-minute walk over there, half the price. So bear that in mind when you're here. People say, oh, Sunny Beach is expensive. It is if you're going to go to the main tourist bit or right on the front of the main prom area there. You're going to find it isn't cheap, but you can just go spread out a little bit. You'll find it's a totally different thing altogether. If you want to follow the resort as it opens up, ready for your holidays, make sure you subscribe and follow us on YouTube and also Facebook. We have a page there. We show a bit more of our normal life, what we get up to around the house and the village. We're only 15 minutes drive away from here, so we're very often in the resort. You're probably going to see us about when you're here on holiday. So I'm now off Flower Street. I'm heading up to Condor for a coffee. Susan's gone the other way because the car, we kept moving it along because we didn't want to walk too far in case it turned cold. It tends to be chilly in the evening still at the moment, obviously this week. So she's gone to fetch the car. I'm heading up to Condor for a coffee. I'm sure she's going to join me in a minute. One of the things about Bulgaria is totally different to when my parents lived in, retired to Spain. There was so much going on, so many expat clubs, all year round there was activities. Where in Bulgaria, obviously we've got the summer season in the resort here, but in the villages and the towns, Bulgarians aren't out late drinking and socialising like they are back at home in Britain. It's very quiet. So really, if you're a social animal, you like clubs, you like bars and being out and eating out all the time, probably not your best choice of country to move to retire. Because we like the quiet life as much as we love the resort. We had this as a holiday home here for several years. As much as we love that, we like the quiet life as well, just being at home, working in the garden, doing a few jobs on the house. Unless you got that sort of existence as well as the resort, it's going to drive you a bit crackers here in the winter. Because there's very little open, very few places for you to go. So I made it Condor and a nice warm drink.
Yeah, I've got a non-alcoholic beer. I'm behaving myself.
Yeah, it's really warm in here, but I'll need my sweatshirt on when I go outside. It's 4:15. Temperature's starting to drop a little bit now.
Yeah, but we've had a lovely day.
Yeah, so it's ciao for now.
Ciao, everybody.
See you again later.
Bye.
If you haven't made your mind up which hotel you're going to stay at and you fancy one of those we've walked past today in the video, watch this one. We show all the beachfront hotels and their ratings in the central area of Sunny Beach. Maybe that'll help you make your mind up where you're going to stay in 2025.